Well, hello, folks, and welcome back to Elin. Finally pulled my head out of my ass and adjusted the UI a little bit so that it's not so large. I don't know why I didn't think about just changing the UI scale and the options for the last three videos after adjusting my resolution, but here we are. Now it looks a little bit better. Eventually, I can even move these things around if I want, but I'm pretty happy with where they're at now. What do we want to do today? I think I was gonna try and build a small house. I need to build, let's see, flooring workshop. I need the flooring and the wall workshop. Now, I'll just let you know you don't need these two to build a house. You can build everything out of grass. Grass door, grass wall, grass floor. I simply am bypassing that because all I'm gonna do is tear all that crap down and build it out of wood. As soon as I got these two things, which I've already got, so I'm tired. Let's rest. Get my stamina back up before we start crafting a whole bunch. Oh, and a package arrived. I bet it's a box filled with dookie. Oh no, it's my taxes. 548 orans. Okay. So we're not gonna build just yet. Let's see, a bat. I'll eat the bat. Sometimes bat meat, I think, can be tainted and frick you up a little bit, so be careful with it. If you don't have the gourmand trait, I think if you have the gourmand trait, you can actually see that stuff, but we don't have it, so we don't know. Now, before I run all the way to Mycelia, which will take a few days, I think I've got everything. I don't need to take anything with me. You have plenty of time to pay your taxes, but I enjoy going and paying them as soon as I can. It gives me a reason to go into town. We'll also check out that place there, which is the Merchants Guild. There's various guilds in this game. You can join all of them, unlike in Alona.
It's a town, so lively with all the people bustling around. Buying and selling, training, trading, gambling, quests, healing. There's so many services here. Even if you get lost, don't worry. Just talk to a guard and they'll guide you. Of course, every town in North Tyrus is different. They vary in development, the items they sell, the services they offer, and the skills you can train. The quests posted on the bulletin board also differ from one to another, so it'll be a good idea to explore various towns. But for now, how about we explore this one? All we're doing here is coming here, going to the tax chest here, and... Look, I don't want to talk to you, old man. I don't know who you are, not interested in you. Click on this, right-click on your tax bill, and if you've got the money, it goes in, takes your money automatically, and you're good for another month. I do want to check out the baker here, because they sell cheap bread. 68 orans, 106. Sometimes they've got really good deals. 2 cheese breads. It's stinky, though. It's made from Framunda cheese. Can't really cook with any of that stuff yet. Nah, I'm not gonna buy any. My money is still kind of important. You can drink out of wells if you want, but you're likely to get a mutation. So I'm not drinking out of wells just yet until I get some potions of remove mutation. Got a gotcha machine here. The one in this town takes copper coins, apparently. Say when you put them in, it spits out the gotcha balls at your feet. So let's see what we got. We got a sack. It's junk. It's made of rubiness. I have no idea what that material is. And we get an empty bottle made of emerald. Cool. We can dismantle these things into their base resources when I get around to building a hammer. I do have 7 gold bars. This guy right here sells books, so let's see what he has. Border Watch, a law to strengthen patrols around the town and prevent the invasion of formidable enemies. Not really important yet. Tourist Protection, to protect your tourists. Studious, makes your residents work harder. Residents Wanted, in case you want to have more people to recruit from your quest board.
public moral. Makes your town not be a wretched hive of scum and villainy like Durfee. General store license increases the items of everything except food, beverages, and furniture. There's soil. We might end up getting this at some point. But our first town is just, I think it's basically just going to be a farm. Publicity, promotional strength to boost tourist and visitor numbers. That's kind of nice. And a wealth tax. I'm not buying any of those yet. Also, I'm forgetting to do what I said I was going to do, which is talk to everyone. What do you sell? Relocation deeds? Maybe that, I think that might move your entire town. Land deeds if you want to buy more land. Advanced adventurer's license and a void exploration license. Very pricey, can't afford them yet. Yay, our negotiation leveled up. And you can ask people that have, where it says, is there anything interesting? They'll tell you where dungeons are, and it'll place a new dungeon on the world map. So I was wondering if there were any cassettes in here. Shut up, Bard. I'm the only musician in this town. Where is it? Noble. Here we go. Monaf the Trainer. So what can you teach me? Combat skills. Martial arts. Longswords. Axes. I don't really want... I don't have any platinum coins, and I don't really want to waste any yet. You have to spend your platinum coins on training your skills over time. So let's see, 11 days to kill 21 monsters. We can do that. I also realized this quest is more than complete. Defense training. We need to go talk to Ash. 1 day to kill 16 monsters. I can't do that in 1 day. Oh, you want to treat yourself to a piano? Well, I don't have a piano, and I wouldn't sell you one for 94 orens anyways. You want dessert. They want us to kill 14 snells. There's no deadline on these quests to kill enemies, a specific number of them usually, so I'm going to take that. Something we can do passively. This is the furniture vendor. You can buy things here that you can't craft yet. A guitar. A mystic treasure chest. It can store 15 items. Blackboards, pedestals, a madame's favorite iron mic. Also counts as a ranged weapon. 2d13. Holy crap. It's way better than what I've got right now. And a lame cloth stand. Okay. Can't afford any of it, so it doesn't matter. You got books. It's just a welcoming book. Crimberry Addiction and You. 2 parchments titled, Don't Read This. If you read it, I don't know what happens. I read it in my main game, and as far as I know, nothing happened. And I don't need any of those. There's also... I'm pretty sure in here there is somebody who sells books. Where are you hiding at? There's a healer. Magnet. Maybe there's not someone in here that sells books. Either way, let's go. We got a quest. Oh yeah, I want to go here. Let's say we got a quest to kill a bunch of enemies. So this is the Merchant's Guild. I don't know anything about this place. A maniac generator. Let's see, who am I looking for? Captain, innkeepers, a maid, a bewitched wall fountain. Where's your leaders at? Ooh, a bottle. Can't pick it up. I step over random items on the ground just in case they're not claimed. A maid, the informer, the guild clerk. Here we go. Tell me about your guild. And we need to find Lady Marian, apparently, if we want to join it. The Merchants Guild supports merchants, ensuring they can trade safely and fairly. Lady Marian might be a bit intimidating, but she's a formidable businesswoman who amassed a fortune in Tyrus in just 1 generation. If you talk to me when your contribution is sufficient, you can increase your rank in the Merchants Guild. You'll be able to use higher level services as you advance in the rank. What wares do you have? I think to join the Merchants Guild, we have to buy these flyers and successfully hand them out to 30 people. And once we join them, this guy can train us. So, I'm not gonna buy any flyers right now to give them out because I need to save my money. Where's Lady Marion? Grandmaster Marion. Well, well, well. What's the matter? Can't you see I'm swamped? Out with it now. I want to join your guild. Oh, you wish to join my merchant's guild? Any proper merchant knows they can join my guild without conditions, yet here you stand, dressed like a ragged adventurer. Are you certain you belong with us? Intriguing. I quite fancy that defiant look of yours. Very well. I, Lady Marion, shall personally administer your test. That's scary. Let's see. I'll have you distribute flyers for your initiation. Purchase a good amount of flyers from our guild clerk and hand them out in some town. But a piece of wisdom from me to a greenhorn like you. Don't meekly hand out those flyers. Stand proud in the midst of a throng and cast them with all the passion burning within you. Off you go. Show the world the spirit of a merchant. So yeah, you need to buy the flyers and then throw them at people's faces and pray to whichever god you worship that you don't get your ass kicked. Which you probably will. So I would suggest you do it within your first 90 days. While you can still die peacefully. I'm coming here because I want some... We're gonna get... I want to check both of these types of lumber. Oh, hey there, buddy. Yeah, you better get out of here. So let's see. Willow logs give you a better price. And cherry blossom logs would be good for making beds out of, it looks like. Healing. Okay. Load up on some of this lumber here. Rosewood. We will have a beautiful base at some point. Everyone across the land will be begging to rent a room from us. We'll entertain them with the most gorgeous dancers the world has ever seen. Oh, nice. Yeah, use that magic. Raise the magic skills. Say, I don't usually cast magic spells on my own unless we're in a specific encounter. I tend to generally just let the auto combat handle everything. For now, I'm sure once I get to the higher level Nephias and things start getting really complicated and there's 15 different types of enemies attacking you and some of them, I don't know, counterattack with physical attacks and others will debuff you if you do magic or range. There's all types of enemies that you have to learn and my brain don't work too well, so a lot of my stuff is just going to be trying to do brute force until I actually learn and memorize enemy weaknesses and things like that. Okay, where next? Let's go check out Olvina. Why are you heading north, you fool? Surrounded by gnome, 2 turkeys. Let's take the gnome for... Oh, man. That was bad. I just fizzled a whole bunch of spells. And I'm confused from failing to cast. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't even run away. No! Frick. Crawl. I don't want to go back to Mycelia. You know what? That's fine. We got... Who cut down my tree? We got a quick ride home. Saved me a bit of time. And we learned how to make a signpost. That I'm pretty sure is primarily for decoration. Shipping chest. I don't want to make a shipping chest. I need the biggest chest I can build. A wooden box. A sturdy box. Can't build that until I can make ingots. Okay. So, and I can only make... I need more nails. Good lord. Place that there. Where do I craft my nails at again? So many items. I don't have any bones, really? I find that hard to believe, but okay. I'm just gonna keep throwing stuff all over the place for now. Rotten goose on the bone. Damn. Wasted it. Cherry blossom tree, not gonna plant those. These things... Throw the junk in there for now. Until I, again, get around to crafting a hammer. I don't know if anything negative happens if you leave a bunch of garbage around your base just slowly building up. So maybe it'll make people hate your town a little bit. Nasty, filthy crap hole. Okay. Like now I feel like I need to go get some bones so I can make nails and craft a few more boxes. Need to craft all these. It's overwhelming my brain, guys. There's so much to do. So much to do. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go get nails anyways, because cut stone, I need a stone cutter's table for that. Can I even craft a stone cutter's table yet? The answer to that is no. Well, flip. Okay, well, we're not crafting a town today. I'm not gonna craft a house at all, because again, I'm not building it out of wood. That's upsetting. I'd planned to kick back a little bit. Get my construction underway. But no, let's go adventure. How about that? What we got here? A dark cave, level 5. Puppy cave, level 2. Boring cave. We'll go here. You get confused in the rain. Oh, my eye! Is that my eye? Huh? Exploring a cave already? I've already been in a dungeon, sweetie. You're becoming a real adventurer. But before you go deeper, take a look at yourself. Are you sure that's enough armor? I mean, I'm only missing 2 pieces. Caves have lots of enemies. If you have an unequipped slot or 2, you might want to turn back for your own safety. Protection value is a crucial stat that reduces the damage you take. Dodge value is, of course, for dodging. So that was a bit overkill with putting them to sleep, but whatever. It'll slowly level up my skills, and it's not like I have a whole bunch of magic anyways for my character to choose from. So, slate pebbles. So, I need... Excuse me? It's an alpha Beth Petite, glowing and leveled up. Hell yeah. Raises the tourism value. Yeah, you can place these around your base to raise tourism value, or you can collect them. And when you collect them, they go into your card codex, and I believe the more cards you collect, the more bonuses you unlock. And I think bonuses can be things like extra damage against that enemy type, or more drops from that enemy type. And I don't know all of the details. People in the comments are free to correct me. So if you're trying to learn anything from my videos, it's probably important to read through some of the comments. People give me pretty good advice. Come here, goblin. Need to rest. I need to bind meditate to a hotkey. Like X or Z or something. Let's see. Can't collect that. Yeah, I need a pickaxe. I need a pickaxe. Game's gonna keep taunting me with stuff until I build a pickaxe and a hammer. Stuff I can't do anything with. Okay, we completed that quest. 2 platinum coins, hell yeah. And 163 orans. I don't care about the karma. Or the fame. In fact, I really don't care about the fame. Yeah, well, okay. You know, that was my fault. I was pressing F2 quick. I should have just retreated back up the stairs. This is why I'm not playing. This is one of the main reasons why I'm not playing on permadeath. Let's see, a jelly claw. Yeah, we're not going to have a weapon made of jelly. I'm sorry. I could probably eat it, couldn't I? It is edible. No, I don't want to eat it. Holy Veil, sell it. I need money. Evacuation, that goes up here. We did get some bones. I can eat that. It's royal quality. It's that good. Potion of slow, that would be useful. Potion of Putitification. I think that turns you into a putite. And a bottle of beer, which I'm gonna sell. Oh, let me go to bed. Get my stats back. I don't even know if I want to talk to Fia and get my companion back. She's just gonna be even more mad at me. Tax-free land 5. It says tax-free land, but we still have to pay taxes, so... While we are reading the Book of Short Teleport, several creatures are summoned from a vortex of magic. A goblin and a putite. Okay. Go for the goblin. So I'm definitely more worried about that. There's a lot of weird things that can happen when you read books, if your skills aren't high enough. But you gotta level them somehow, right? Gnome on the bone. Delicious. My favorite. Here, summon my friend back. How much do you hate me? -9. I can deal with that. No, if she ends up really hating me, whatever. I don't think they'll attack you. Come here. Where are you running? You wanted to start some stuff. Hey, a Snell. 2 of 11. Okay, mercenary. Yeah, 1 hit and dead. 1 hit and dead. That's why I died. I thought I had the upper hand, and then suddenly I did not. A cotton long spear. If you just want to casually tickle your enemies. Aww. Now you know what you do when you can't lockpick a treasure chest? You grab it, and you take it with you. And you put it in your base. And then one day, whenever you finally learn lockpicking and get lockpicks, you can do something with it. I think on my main character I had 5 or 6 chests sitting in my base waiting for me. So, because to get lockpicks, we will have to go to Durfee. Hey, mercenary, you touch me, you die. Well, you're coming after me, and I'm not gonna wait for you to throw the first punch. Ow, that really hurt. I don't want to die just yet. Come on. Ew. This is where keeping that potion of slow would have done me good. Okay. So I can't beat him in combat, but ranged combat. We bounced the boomerang off his forehead several times. This is a scroll of summoned shadow. Be wary of summoning shadows. I'm not gonna spoil what they do yet until I have to use it in a pinch. No, my eyes are blue, so that's definitely not my eye. Like that. And just so you know, if you get exhausted in a dungeon, you can sleep in it. I have never fallen asleep somewhere and been attacked. Really? You know what? I need to get rid of that. I just need 1 weapon. My penalty for dual wielding is just way too high. And I don't know what skill increases that penalty, or decreases that penalty, I should say. A torch. A ring. I can't be missing 80% of my attacks. It's foolish. Even if I do want to level 2 combat skills at once. Oh yeah. Problem with talking and running my mouth so much is I forget other things that I need. I need all these bones. Never have enough nails. Bonk. Locked corridor. I have no idea how to unlock that. I'm assuming at some point in the story it gets unlocked. And could also be content planned for later. This game has DLC that was released for early backers and will eventually be released to everyone. So maybe has something to do with that. But I've seen those locked doors in the bottom of several dungeons. Can't lockpick them. Can't attack them and destroy them. Come on, is that all you got? No, they got a whole lot more. Damn, this is a They were having a party in here. Come on, gnome. I'm gonna eat your ass. Like corn on the cob. No. What do we got? Potion of Hero. That might help me. If I drink it. A can of spice. Holy light. Let's drink the potion. Damn, he hit me twice and I died. That is insane. Absolutely sickening. What do I want to do? I need way more storage. Way more storage. Never have enough storage. Like, scrap is useful. The rest of the stuff. Gene of a public performer. I'll sell that. Let's get over here. So what are we selling? Gems, goodbye. I need the money now. Cotton, goodbye. Milk, goodbye. Shadow scroll, I'm gonna keep just for the lulz. Bottle of ale, yeah. Can of spice. Not interested in keeping that stuff yet because it just takes up space. A blessed stone decorative ring. Put that on. Holy light sell. Silence sell. Hero sell. Intonation of light sell. And locked chests. We'll put over here by the river for now. If I'm really unlucky, we'll end up building a whole fortress just out of locked treasure chests around that. And I think that's it. Let's go back out. We're gonna finish exploring Puppy Cave before it resets. Oh, it already reset because I died, I think. Frick. Okay. No, that just means more loot. Just right here waiting for me. There is a quest with this cave, but I try to disarm the sleep trap. You know what? Forget it. Let's go back. Back and forth. Waste time. I need to get rid of these two things. You. I see you've finally received your bill. I already paid my taxes, so don't talk to me about it. Were you nervous about paying taxes? No, not really. In fact, whenever I get enough quests done in Mycelia, I'm gonna buy that tax chest and bring it back to my base so I don't have to go back to Mycelia. Turn that quest in. Up to 12 platinum coins. Hell yeah. So, we're done with you. I want to accept the Puppy Cave quest. It's not that I dislike humans, but I've always found a deeper connection with animals. I often end up taming animals I come across whenever traveling. Before we arrived here, a cute little puppy grew attached to me. It followed us everywhere. The puppy, curious as it was, ran off after something while we were resting, however, and didn't come back. There was a cave near where we were resting at that time. I'm worried the puppy might have wandered deep into it. Can you go find it? Sure. What other quests do we have? Come here, come here. Fiamma's Feeling, Visions of the Future. They all have quests. Let's just accept them. Why not? It seems you're getting accustomed to life around here. I'll give you a few craft recipes that might be useful in your future endeavors. Ash mentioned assigning you to explore the cave. Naimeli, also known as the Graveyard of Winds. It's been a site of numerous strange occurrences for years. I can feel it too. Something is happening deep within that cave. Oh really? A mystery. We don't know what dangers may await, so be extremely careful. May the wind always follow you, Plump. Okay, so she gave us drafting table, mason's table, and stonecutter. Sweet. I forgot how I ended up with those. I guess I do need to do these quests. Time flies, doesn't it? It's already been a week since we met in this meadow. Ash seems to be enjoying it too. I must be grateful to you for that. At first you seemed a bit uncertain, but now it looks like you've gotten the hang of living here. Maybe you're starting to see your goals more clearly now. But I've been wanting to ask you, what do you want to do from now on? I'm giggling because I saw this at the very bottom. I want to die. So we can I don't know what any of these choices mean or if they do nothing. Let's see. I want to explore Nefia. I want to focus on developing my land. I want to visit various places. I want to do jobs you can't tell anyone about. I want to do nothing. I want to die. Knowing Ilona, I have a feeling if I select this option, she's going to actually kill me. So I'm going to choose it just because I want to see what happens. I see, I want to die. That's a very you kind of resolution. Speaking of which, I have something that's just perfect for you. It's alright, do not hesitate. What is it? You complete the quest vision. Did you drop something at my feet? I don't know what she did. What do you mean you have something for? Wait! Oh, she is gonna kill me. She is gonna kill me. I thought it was a possibility. I told you, no one Alona. No one Alona. Okay, I'm not gonna waste any rods on any. I'm not gonna waste anything on this. She's definitely gonna kick my ass here. So we're gonna give. She's given us what we wanted. On my main character, I think I told her I wanted to explore dungeons. She cloned my companion, so I ended up with 2 of them, and it was amazing. I chose poorly. I chose hilariously, but I chose poorly. Ash, she's gone crazy. She's got the rabies from something. Help! She's turned into a zombie. How foolish. Well, okay. Well, I did ask for it. I'm gonna crawl up. You're not gonna keep killing me, are you? No, okay. That pet. You killed my pet! You're the one who killed her. Okay. Well, get off my tombstone. That's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. So we have... I think I worked myself to death with that one. We'll always remember that I did ask for it, okay? You get what you ask for. I want to sleep. I wasted my reward on just getting my butt kicked. I love it. Okay. So I do not end up with 2 companions this time. I'm not gonna craft. I might save crafting for the next video. Because it's gonna take a while for me to build the base, gather the resources, craft all the planks. We'll be spending that video sleeping, gathering, crafting, sleeping, gathering, crafting, on and on and on. Altar of the Void. Say though, get your deaths in early. Learn the game the hard way. An evolved petite. Be wary of evolved enemies. They are freaking rough and mean. An altar of harvest. I'm not even sure on my main character if I could kill anything harder than an evolved petite. Like an evolved mercenary? Nah, out of the question. Okay. You want to go, crab? We got this. I'll eat some crab meat for dinner. Make a little crab roll. Oh, what did I step on? A spear trap. That would be a hilarious way to die. Step on it and get speared. How many times can the plump die in one video? What is this? Sleep dart? Bonk. Again, this is why I will not play this game on permadeath. For 1, I don't take it seriously enough. 2, I don't want to take it seriously enough. And 3, death comes quick and easy. I won't let you get hurt. I'm already kinda hurt. In my heart. I don't know if you can heal that, Sugas. Those wounds go deep. Excuse me. Little jerk mercenaries. We could work together down here, you know. We could explore and split the loot. Instead, you have to be foolish and naive. And I crush those that are foolish and naive. Why? Because I get crushed for being foolish and naive. Altar of Healing, cool. I don't have your name pulled up, but thank you for the advice. Shift and F changes your target for ranged attacks. And I'm assuming magic, too. Excuse me, Petite. We're in the middle of something here. We're in the middle of a grind sesh. This crab is equipped. Might as well just kick back and take a sip of some tea. delicious. Iced tea. Even though it's winter, I'm still in my iced tea mode. Another week or so, maybe 2. Right after Thanksgiving, I'll switch back to hot tea. It's iced tea. It's a sweet iced tea. It's a southern thing, you know. So let's see. You're getting your butt kicked. Silence. Sound bolt. I don't really want to use that. Because that 10 charges, I could get a decent chunk of money for that. If you'll quit taunting the crap, dearest, and let it beat on me for just a little bit. Suga's skills up. 2-handed. Get out of here, public performer. You were not invited to the party. Mercenary slashes and critically wounds us. The mercenary busts through the door and drives his sword through the back of my companion. She drops to the ground dead. I take a step forward and he nicks my leg. I'm probably gonna die here. This is very distressing. Yep, can't outrun him. Good lord. Getting my butt kicked left and right. No, don't be looking at me, Fiamma. I don't know where my companion is. I think she's out there picking berries. She's getting food for later. Need to eat that before it rots. Okay. So sell that. Again, I'm keeping that. 2 scrolls of Summoned Shadow. I can screw myself over even harder. Corpse of Yeek. Sell that. A mica shirt. Should probably give that to my companion, but I'm going to sell it. Hearts. 3d4. I think that's worse than the one she's got. And Scroll of Hero. Okay, let's read our book. Bonk. Somehow we get the magic words wrong in our mind, and we teleport halfway across our map. Fail to read it. Absorbs my mana. Okay, so... Excuse me. Have you seen my... Yep, thank you. Back to the puppy cave. Oh, it reset again! Huh. Did my companion die already? No, okay. Okay, I was gonna be mad. Kill the yeek. Kill that. Well, I really need to craft bandages. I'm putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Because I'm gonna have to go gather a bunch of resources for it, I think. Let's see, what's it take to craft bandages? Fibers, resin, and you can add extra herbs to it. See, I think I got a decent amount of resin at the base, and probably bark, too. Pretty sure grass counts. Craft, well, yeah, the only other bad thing about crafting a whole bunch of bandages, it's gonna eat up a whole bunch of my time. I need to craft enough for me and my companion. Oh, hell yeah. Card a goblin. Collect that. A silver bell. So these things, again, can only be hurt by sound and mind. There we go. Got it. So what did you drop me? A small medal. Sweet. And a platinum coin. Small medals can be exchanged a very long distance from here. It's not going to be something we're going to worry about for quite a while. Because even getting to the place where you can trade them is incredibly risky. Quit paralyzing me, you son of a bitch. Okay. I'm gonna step back. Oh, good lord. We get knocked down, but we get up again. These mobs are never going to keep me down. What we got? Remains of some Japanese guy. Rest in peace, buddy. What did you leave me? These eyes are just angry today. So I found vomit. He left me vomit. He vomited all over himself right as he died. It's fair. I'll probably do the same, so... Put that in our treasure chest, just in case some crazy NPC wants vomit for some reason. I mean, I'm not gonna bully the NPCs too much for their requests. Nope. Don't even think about it, Goblin. Don't even think about it. We're in another grind sesh here. It's good to know that she can cast healing spells. Another card. Collect it. Even if you collect cards, you can still remove them from your book, I believe. And place them around your base for tourist value. Man, another eye? Look at that, look at that. 4 gold bars, hell yeah. Whenever I actually do start building my base, I'm going to have so many gold bars in order to recruit people and buy policy books. Just so you know, the more gold bars you earn through your shipping crate, the harder it gets to earn them. I think on my main, it takes me 2,000 or 3,000 gold shipped through there to get even 1 gold bar anymore. You can get gold bars from digging and mining. So, like, if you're in the puppy cave and you want to level your mining, or you need a bunch of dirt, or you're just wanting to pass some time, just mine out all of these walls, and maybe you'll be lucky and walk out with a few gold bars from it. Say, they are pretty rare, but just one more alternative way to get them. There's a couple ways to get gold bars. You can pay extra taxes, I believe, that will also give you gold bars in return. But you have to set that up with the maid in your base once you get it running. Okay, before we go down there, let's rest. Get full health, because we're probably going to get our butts kicked. Ignore the crab for now. When possible, fight on the stairs. Pull every enemy you can from around you. Like, I wish I knew how to move this, the skill up window. What's going on? Something died. Well, it wasn't us. Wasn't one of us. I have my game in the options. Oh yeah, I'll show you one more thing. For those of you who are playing and want your game movement to look like mine, you have to go to config, go to the other tab here, and click show experimental options. I meant to show this off in the first video and I completely forgot and got distracted. Turn show experimental options on and this tab will show up, the experimental tab. Scroll all the way down and change your mob frame rate and your PC C frame rate to smooth. I don't know what retro does. I haven't looked at it. I just use smooth because it looks like Space Station 13 movement. Instead of enemies teleporting from tile to tile, it's more fluid. For me, it helps visually understand where enemies are coming from and where they went when they run away. Another locked one? Okay, that one's not as heavy as the last one. I hear a spider somewhere. Hello, gnome. If you don't mind, I'm trying to harvest here. Plastic ore. And obsidian ore, that would be really hard. I don't even think basalt would be able to break those blocks down. So we're gonna pull the crab back here so that she can attack it from an angle, and there we go. Say, next video, I'm gonna craft the pickaxe. I'll craft the rest of the tools I need. We'll work on the base. Puppy! Has anyone seen a puppy down here? The poor little puppins is my primary goal right now, though. We got onyx gems. Normally don't see such a large variety of ores and gems in Puppy Cave. This is just the beginner trainer level one. Despite the fact it's been more difficult than that first dungeon I went and just kind of steamrolled through. Something is angry in there. Where is it? I thought that was a room. Limestone. Okay, I hope it's not a spider, simply because I don't want to deal with getting caught in its web. Something died. Puppy! Puppy! It roughs at us. I'll take you. We scoop it up and it joins us. Okay. So now we just have to die or get out of here. Use an escape scroll. Evacuation. Did we kill it? Okay. This is not somebody's corpse. I think when players die in dungeons, that's when the game has a chance of leaving a corpse, and you can get some pretty good items from player corpses that you find. Not just vomit, a paper fedora. Excuse me, mercenary. It was very rude for you to step out of the shadow. Really? Killed her that easy? And you killed my puppy? Oh my god. The life of a pianist. Constantly getting beat up. Okay, let's talk to her. No need to be scared. Ah, so it did wander into the cave. I'm relieved it's safe. I appreciate you finding the little one. Here, I've prepared a reward for you. Poppy, don't go off on your own, okay? Let this adventurer take good care of you from now on. We got a cooler box. This is pretty nice. It will keep our food good for a little bit longer than just shoving it in another box. Okay, so what can I dump off here? Absolutely, pretty much nothing. My entire inventory needs to be sold. Poison arrows, sell that. Levitate, don't need it. Worthless shoes with no stats. Bottles of nasty sauce. A good paper longstaff. I don't think you can identify items that are classified as good or mythical until your skill gets much higher. I think for good items, you need an appraisal skill of 20. Bane. Yeah, public performer. I think I'll eat that. It does not count as human meat. Strange diary. And a strange clear potion. I'm going to hang on to that until I identify it. No, let's rest. Get some beauty sleep. Maybe it'll identify the rest of that stuff while I sleep. A potion of infravision. Don't need it. So what's this strange diary? By Irvin. We cannot make out who owns this, even though it says by Irvin. Written by Rachel's brother. Within this rotted book is a letter. The letter is faded everywhere. Rachel, blank, I'll forget. In order to retain memory of blank. Your disease, blank, by modern medicine. Blank himself out of hand. No, I'm blanked. So, your memory is forever blank. Secret garden in the snowy field. The location is the north 2 blank and from the 4 blank. My sister is blank. Huh. For now, I'm gonna keep this. I have no idea what location it's talking about, but we will figure it out at some point. Sell you. Stash my vomit. Let's cook this meat. So I'm not hungry yet, but I'm getting there. Might as well preempt it. You guys got any new quests for me? I'll teach you. I don't need to worry about any of that, so... We'll do Fiamma's lecture first. I'll teach you. Teach me what? Before you head to Naimeli, there's something I want to teach you. You'll eventually find some locked chests in dungeons, and you'll need a lockpick to open them. I've placed a chest at your feet. Try opening it with this lockpick. Yeah, this chest we're not going to be able to open. Let's see. Get that. Yeah, we try to pick it and can't. This chest... Oh, wow, it's so heavy. Two, 220 stones is how much it weighs or something like that. Let's get this all the way over here. As far as I know, you need a lockpicking of like 60 in order to unlock this thing. So this is a long-term... This is a long-term goal for some reason. I don't know what's in it. Someone said it was, I think, an Easter egg or a throwback to Ilona. But again, I couldn't tell you what's in there. Don't know. I'm sure plenty of you do. So lockpicks, I don't want to take my lockpicks with me yet because I can't use them. Like, I can use them, but I'm not really going to gain any skill from them until I go to Durfee and use these platinum coins to learn it. So, just gonna leave my companions behind. Not gonna take them with us. We need to go learn some skills here. Lockpicking is important, but I want symbiosis and riding. I want to start leveling these skills up as soon as I possibly can. Now, for those of you who know this game, can you explain to me the potential? Like, I know you have to spend these platinum coins in order to raise your potential. You can see it over there on the right. It says 100. Every time you use a platinum coin, it increases it by 10. So one platinum coin would take that up to 110. But what happens if I don't, like, how high does my skill have to get before I should start dumping coins into it? If my should I wait until my appraisal gets to 20 before I dump coins into it? What's the best formula? Because, I know that raising the potential allows you to learn the skill quicker, but at what point does it get capped where you just don't learn the skill anymore? How close does your skill have to get to your potential? It's confusing to me. My collection needs vomit! Well, Missy, you are talking to the vomit master here. Let's see, you need assorted fruit meals. No, not fishing. We'll find out what this paper staff is. So what do we got? A paper long staff, 2d4 minus 2. It grants you the knowledge of negotiation and negates the effects of paralysis. Yeah, I'm definitely going to end up selling that. Let's go back. I can only have one companion with my current charisma. You offer a prayer of gratitude every day. I think I need to... I'm not going to be able to stick to my plan just yet. Party animal. I need 2 allies, so party animal, 1 max ally. Because I want both of these people to join me. Wake up! Wake up. I got stuff. Don't throw stuff at me. Join me. The puppy is going to be my mount, and join me. So, let's see. Kick, cuddle, we'll cuddle the puppy. Can I not mount it? Talk to target. Oh wait, no, I need to use... Where is it? Ability. Ride with a companion and go on an adventure together, so... I wish it looked like a puppy instead of changing into a horse. You'll notice my speed dropped here. Like, my base speed is 105. Getting on the puppy drops it to 75. Part of that is because my riding skill is not leveled. Part of that might be because puppies, just quite frankly, don't make a good mount. There are some species that make better mounts than others. I know there's a list on the wiki too if you're really curious. You know what? I lost my mind. I'm dimmed. Public performer, maybe it does count as human meat. I really need the gourmand trait so that I know that type of stuff. However, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Whenever we come back, I will definitely be getting into crafting the base. No, 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 no. I take it back. Hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Before I end the video, let's go drop off this vomit. I don't care how much that staff was worth. So you wanted the vomit, huh? There you go. And we get a furniture ticket from Tinkerer's Camp. These are the tickets that allow you to grab any piece of furniture in town and take it with you. I see a cassette. I'm going to have to go grab that. I also have 5 coins now, so... Anatomy gives you a better chance of finding dead bodies. Regeneration gradually heals your wounds. I'm going to save these coins because we're going to go to Durfee. And I'm going to teach myself lockpicking. Boink. We added number 43 along the Riverside Road to our collection. And actually, before I leave here... Sorted fruit mills, you guys don't have anything new? Okay. Back here we go. Already halfway through the month. Taxes are going to be due really soon. They're due at the end of every month. As far as I'm concerned, we're halfway through. Let's see, Volume 7. While exploring the beach, I found an ancient machine buried in the sand. A rare device that, when you insert a small box called a cassette, plays a strange tune. Michan, startled at first, now listens quietly. I've also crafted a barbecue set. This beach has become our second base. Sitting by the fire, listening to ancient music, I wished for time to stop, if only for a moment. But a restless feeling deep inside won't allow it. I need to find the promised land. Where could it be? That I don't know, buddy. I do not know. Place that there. Let's see. It's made of paper. Paper items, I believe, can burn, so don't take this stuff with you unless you're willing to risk losing it when an enemy that has fire attacks decides to light your ass up. But yeah, either way, I will see you all next time. Take care.